There are those whose bravery knows no boundaries. Warriors who would throw caution aside and tempt the hand of fate. But when one is reckless in the face of peril, what then? Are these warriors truly heroic or simply foolish? Medusa knows the answer. For those who looked into her terrible eyes were transformed into stony silence. It takes great preparation to succeed against insurmountable odds. Would Perseus be ready to face Medusa? Or would he meet the same tragic fate as those who ventured before him? Who was Perseus? What brought him to the point where he would challenge the most fearsome monster in all of ancient Greece, alone and unprepared? His mother was Princess Danae, daughter of the mad king Perseus.
The signs say your daughter will have a son who will one day overthrow you and take your throne.
King Perseus heard the prophecy. He locked his daughter in a tall tower. But the god Zeus saw the beautiful princess in her lonely prison. He fell in love with her and took her as his wife. Princess Danae and Zeus had a child named Perseus. The mad king knew that the child's father could be none other than a god. And just as the oracle had prophesied, this child would one day be a threat to his power.
Well, well, what is this?
Thank you.
The kindly fisherman took the princess and her baby back to his village on a distant island of Seriphos. Despite the tyrannical rule of King Polydectes, in this quiet little village, Perseus grew into a healthy young boy.
Look, Mother, I caught more fish than anyone else. If only my father could see this. When is he coming to visit us?
Zeus is a god. Gods are very busy. But I'm sure it won't be long.
By the time Perseus was a young man, he began to despair of ever seeing his father.
He's not coming, is he?
Be patient. Time is much different for a god. To him, you were born only yesterday. This will cheer you up. We've been invited to a ball at the palace of King Polydectes.
Everyone says the king is a tyrant. Why would he invite poor people like us to a ball?
There she is, Your Majesty. The most beautiful woman in all of Seriphos.
So the rumors are true. She is lovely.
They say she was a princess in a far-off land.
I want her. But who's the boy?
Her son. They say Zeus is his father.
Zeus? Then he's half god, and all the more dangerous. We must be rid of him.
The king has asked me to marry him.
You're not going to accept.
Of course not. As long as I have you to look after me, I have no need of a king or anyone else.
How dare she turn me down? It's that son of hers. Perseus must die. Then we'll see what a little hunger will do to her attitude.
Killing the boy will be very difficult. We wouldn't want to anger Zeus.
But I'm not going to be the one who kills him.
You sent for me, Your Majesty?
Ah, Perseus! How nice to see you!
She's not going to marry you. And I wouldn't try to force her if I were you.
And who's going to stop me? You? A mere boy?
I am the son of Zeus.
So you say. Just because you wear a cheap trinket around your neck, you think you are born of Zeus. Has Zeus ever visited you? Have you ever seen him?
No.
He can't be very proud of you, can he? But who can blame him? What have you done that makes you so godlike?
I catch more fish than anyone in the village.
Fish? He catches fish! Anyone can catch a fish, my boy. How about something a little more impressive? Something heroic? Something no ordinary mortal would dare to do?
All right, name it.
Bring me the head of Medusa, the most evil monster in the land.
Consider it done.
Pride had made Perseus agree to a quest for which he was totally unprepared. Pride also prevented him from seeking help from those who could help him most.
You have firewood and plenty of fish. I won't be gone long.
Son, you don't have to do this. Medusa is a terrible demon. If you look into her eyes, she will turn you to stone.
I must do it, Mother. When I return with the head of Medusa, I will have proven myself. And King Polydectes won't dare force you to marry him.
But you are not ready for such a task. Oh, perhaps we could appeal to Zeus for help.
No, I haven't needed him so far, and I don't need him now. I'm gonna show him what kind of son he's got.
Oh, you are more like your father than you know. Good luck, my son.
And so, all alone, Perseus set out to prove his worth to his father.
Medusa? Is he insane? Where is his mother? Why hasn't she stopped him?
She tried. He's headstrong. It's very hard to raise a child alone.
Alone? What are you suggesting? I've been watching over them very closely.
I was merely thinking, perhaps a visit now and then?
I visited him just last week.
That was 18 years ago in human time.
Really? Well, the boy doesn't have the experience to go up against Medusa. Go and talk him out of it.
Me?
You're the messenger of the gods. Send him a message.
A message from the gods. Did my father, Zeus, send you?
Zeus doesn't want you fighting Medusa. He wants you to go home to your mother.
Oh, suddenly he's interested in my welfare after all these years.
He's always been interested in your welfare.
I have no choice in this matter. I must prove myself worthy of my heritage, or my mother will be at the mercy of an evil king.
So you're going to chop off Medusa's head just like that? No armor, no strategy, nothing but a rusty axe?
Why not? I can cut through 6 inches of oak with one swing. How big can her neck be?
And you told him that I, Zeus, had ordered him to go home?
He seemed unimpressed.
But he's so unprepared for such a dangerous quest. He needs guidance.
I gave him your message, Your Majesty. What else can I do?
Think of something.
You sure I can't sell you some healing salve? It's good for snake bites. From what I've heard of Medusa's hair, you'll need it.
No, thank you. All I want to know is where she lives.
Nobody knows where Medusa lives, except the Grey sisters. And they won't tell you unless you got gold.
Where can I find them?
Follow that road into the forest. If you survive the wild boars and the quicksand, you'll come to their camp.
Beauties, aren't they?
You again. I told you, I can handle things myself.
That's right, you did. Well, go ahead. You're on your own.
Ugh, it's an eyeball.
Yes, they only have one between them, so they're always fighting over it.
Ladies, I have a question to ask you.
Who said that? Who are you?
I have come to ask you where I can find Medusa.
We don't tell anybody anything without gold.
These coins are all I have.
It's not enough.
What's this?
This is gold.
No, it was a gift for my father.
Oh, how sweet. His father won't be worth much to you when you're turned to stone.
All I ask is your help to find the demon Medusa.
Shall we take pity on the boy? Shall we help him? Yes, let's help him. Help comes in many forms. We can give you advice on how to defeat Medusa. Or we can give you weapons. What will it be, young Perseus? Weapons? Advice?
I don't need advice.
Then you will take the weapons?
All I have is this old axe. I guess I could use something new.
To find Medusa, follow this path. 3 days to the west. Goodbye. And good luck. You'll need it!
So they offered him weapons and advice, and he took the weapons? But without the advice, he won't know how to use the weapons.
He made his decision on what he knows. He needs a father's guidance. Perhaps you should talk to him.
He seems determined to do this on his own, and I respect that. Let him have his chance.
Who is there? Who comes to die in my garden of stone?
Perseus, son of Zeus!
You are a fool, son of Zeus. Thinking you can beat Medusa with your meager weapons. And now, like all the rest, you will die.
I gotta get out of here.
Because Perseus was unprepared for battle, he barely escaped with his life.
I failed! I'm not a hero at all. I'm a failure. A fake. I don't deserve to be the son of Zeus.
You dropped this,
You can keep it. I don't need it.
but it bears the sign of Zeus. It must be worth something.
No, it's worthless. A trinket.
You seem a little discouraged, my boy.
I tried to slay Medusa and failed. Miserably. How am I gonna face my father now?
But you're still alive. And the worth of a person is not measured by how many times they're knocked down, but by how many times they get back up.
That's true. I think I'll keep that, after all. Thank you for your advice, whoever you are.
I'm sure your father would have said the same thing if he were here.
So soon, young hero? Lose your nerve and your weapon?
I was wrong. I should have taken your advice. The weapons were of no use to me.
Of course not, you foolish child. How can you be prepared for anything without advice from those who know more than you? Hush up, sister. Say no more. Gold. We need gold.
But I have no gold to give you.
Then we have no advice to give you.
Very well. I will give you the most precious thing I own. My medallion.
I want to see it. Give me the eye. No, it's my turn. Oh. Who has it? Where is it? The eye.
Now, ladies, the advice, if you don't mind. And then you'll get your eye back. I promise.
Tell him quickly. Very well. Come closer. There are 3 things you must remember if you are to be prepared to battle Medusa. First, polish your shield until it shines like a mirror.
Why?
You will find out. Second, don't be rash and reckless. Look before you leap.
Look before I leap.
And third, there is no weakness in accepting guidance, even from the father whom you scorn so much.
That's it? That's your advice?
It's the best advice you'll ever get.
Now the eye! You promised!
But I've never had any guidance from my father.
Haven't you? The eye! I can see! Ah! We can see! Oh.
Wait, I need more... Advice from my father, indeed. That'll be the day.
The worth of a person is not measured by how many times they're knocked down, but by how many times they get back up.
How did you know? That man. The traveler.
Yes, your father. Now are you ready to accept a little more help? Even if it is from your father.
I'm ready.
Just promise me you won't take off until I tell you about the air currents.
Woohoo!
The air currents! Watch out for the...
Hey, this is great!
Whoa, whoa! What air currents? Now, I must polish this shield until it shines like a mirror.
Do you know why?
No, but I'm taking their advice this time. Medusa! Medusa!
Back again. You really wish to be turned to stone, don't you?
Polish your shield
until it shines like a mirror. That's it! I can see you, Medusa, but you can't see me! First I look, then I leap!
Not bad. Not bad at all. I give you your liberator, the hero, Perseus, son of Zeus!
Let the wedding ceremony begin!
Convinced that Perseus was dead, King Polydectes was forcing Princess Danae to marry him.
Perseus!
Attack him! Mother, hide your eyes! You can look now.
done, son of Zeus.
Thank you, Father.
Perseus became a great hero and a leader because he had learned to plan ahead and to take the advice of others. Many more adventures awaited Perseus. Eventually, he would fight alongside the great warrior princess Andromeda. But that's another mythic legend.